It's LA's 97.1 Amp Radio. It's McCabe, and today we are joined by DJ producer Y2K. How are you?
Hello.
Hello. Look at all the cameras. Hello. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
We just gonna do the
I was
stare.
I was staring at the close-up camera.
This is the first time we've met, but we actually did have a special moment.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
It was
I'm
maybe
curious.
a month or so ago.
Okay.
I played Lalala.
Oh, that was you.
That was me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I played that on the radio.
Yeah.
And you guys went out and live streamed it
we
on
did.
the radio.
Okay, cool. Well, that makes a lot. Hey, that makes a lot of sense
I wasn't trying to be
now.
creepy, like, hey man, if I found you at a show and I was
No,
right
I was
behind you.
confused. That makes sense. I remember doing that. Me and Alex was at my house.
Uh-huh.
Baby No Money.
Yeah.
His real name is Alex. Was at my house when that happened, and we just ran into my car and turned on the radio.
That was
It
amazing.
Fun.
That was
it's like the hometown play.
Yeah.
Or like the second hometown
The
play.
second hometown
I'm
play.
from Arizona, so that's like the hometown play, and then this is like the new hometown play.
Well, crazy. I mean, thank you for being here now.
Thanks for having me.
Talk about it. So yeah, being from Arizona, when did you kind of get into music and start producing?
My mom owns a music store, or owned, I should say. She sold it this year. Owned a music store since before I was born, so I was
Okay.
kind of thrown into the whole music scene. But I started producing in 2012.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was playing a bunch of video games in college, and then I wanted something a little bit more tangible to show for my time because I found out that I wasn't good enough at video games to do that as a living, which you can do.
You can do.
By the way, all the boomers are like, "Oh my god."
You could have been like the next ninja
Mm-hmm.
of sorts.
It's
crazy.
I mean, I do, and I play with some streamers sometimes.
Okay.
It's really fun. It's like an amazing community. I just love that you can make a career out of video games now.
I mean,
It's crazy.
It's crazy. You can do a lot of things
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. God bless
especially-
the internet, right?
Really, and especially through social media, which you guys have kind of, put a game plan out there for La La La
Yeah.
and promoting the song. Kind of, how did you do that? Whose idea was it, to say, all right, we're going to go through social media, we're going to hit all these avenues?
I mean, I think that Baby No Money and I are both like we're children of the internet, I guess. As corny as that sounds when you put it into words, but
Uh-huh.
our whole generation is internet driven, and we both understand it really well. And so, from forever, him and I have been pushing our music on the internet. But for La 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 specifically, I knew we were sitting on a record, and so we really sat down together and made a spreadsheet about every possible thing that we could do, and we did it all. So the social media and everything adjacent was like really plotted out, and we went for it.
And being internet savvy, I mean, did you think it was going to take off? I mean, were you pretty sure that, like, all right, if we hit all these spots, it's going to go on its own and become viral?
Yeah, but I think the scale of what we thought was going to happen and then what ended up happening is where the crazy shift is. We expected, or I don't want to speak for Alex, but I expected the song to over time get, like 20, 30 million plays. I in no way, shape, or form thought it was going to be getting like 3 million plays a day. That's
At what point did you say, I'm like, okay, this is actually taking off?
yeah. So it came out. It was doing like 80 to 100,000 plays a day, which is amazing. That's what we were hoping for.
Right.
That was, exactly as planned. And then it just kept growing and growing. And we turned to each other and can I say
Yeah.
holy
Yeah.
shit? That's
Uh-huh.
what we said, holy shit.
Bleep,
And
bleep, bleep.
yeah.
No, you don't.
You're going to leave in the can I say
Yeah.
shit part?
And then bleep, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's funny. But it reached a point where it got 1 million plays in a day. And that's kind of when I realized that this is completely out of our control.
Uh-huh.
Not like everything that we did worked, and whether or not the song flops tomorrow or gets bigger, that's just gonna happen. There's nothing we can do.
Right.
And that was pretty cool when we were like, okay, now we gave the song its push start, and now let's see how far it can run.
Is that something you would want to do again
Absolutely, with the right song.
with the right song?
Yeah, with the right song. I mean, you'll see this all the time. Labels and marketing companies and people will try super hard to make something go big,
Mhm.
and it's not the right song, and it doesn't work. And at that point, you expended a lot of resources. A lot of these people are spending a lot of money. We actually didn't spend any money at all, really.
Which is amazing for you. And
A very
to promote it,
small amount
yeah.
of money. But it's like if you don't have the right song, all of that's for nothing. It doesn't work.
Let's
So-
go back to, okay, you and Baby No Money. So
Right.
let's go back to the night. You guys are working on the song. What was going on? Who came up with the beat? The lyrics?
Right. So interesting. It's actually a pretty cool story because La 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 is the first time Baby No Money had ever sung on a record.
Okay.
So he's a rapper, right? Traditionally, him and I have made music for a long time, I should clarify. traditionally, what would happen is he stays at my house when he's in the Los Angeles area. I'll make him a beat. Like we'll make beats all day, and then I'll go to bed. He wakes up at some ungodly time, like 4 or 5 in the morning, insomnia or some shit.
Mhm.
And he'll write his it's bar on bar with him normally, and so
Okay.
he'll do his song, write it all. We'll get in the studio and record it. Now, La La La, we wrote together. I do a lot of behind the scenes producing and songwriting, specifically like melodic stuff and pop music.
Okay.
And so that's kind of like my strong point. And I had realized that Baby No Money has really good vocal tone, which is the only thing you can't fake because we have auto tune, right? So
Right.
it doesn't. But he is actually a pretty good singer. I'm not knocking him, but just so you know, if you have good vocal tone, it doesn't matter how bad you sing because you can make it work.
Okay.
That's just for the kids at home.
All right. So
Like-
I can come over and maybe make a hit.
I got to hear
With
your
you at
vocal
some
tone.
time. All
We got to hear you like
Okay.
sing. And,
I'll come
you
and
know.
like audition or something.
Yeah, 100%. But anyways, we sat down and Alex wanted like a Spanish guitar kind of like bouncing beat, and that's a style that I'm very comfortable with and I like a lot. Made the beat super fast, probably like 15 minutes. Very simple, if you couldn't tell, but
Okay.
it took me 7 years to be comfortable making a simple beat.
I mean, it takes time. It
Yeah.
doesn't happen overnight, so that's actually good to know.
Yeah, you like overcompensate until you're confident that you don't like need to do that,
Right.
and then that's when you're able to make like good music. But we sat down and basically like I kind of pushed him with like vocal coaching and mic technique for singing and like kind of help with some of the melodies and stuff. And he
Mhm.
actually had some good melodies too. For someone that had never sung a song before, it was amazing. So that song like melodically was co-written by us, lyrically almost entirely him. I think my major contributions were the actual La 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 line. I know, very forward thinking. Super. No one's ever
It's
done
a very
that before.
important line.
No one's ever
I've
made a
never
song.
heard the La La La.
La. Yeah. I
You're the
really
first.
that was deep in my mind.
Mhm.
You know,
Yes.
I'm a very deep and poetic person.
Yeah, very much.
And then my other contribution was like the American Express line, the Amex no cap, because he
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
have Amex in Canada.
Okay.
So we were talking about doing a credit score line, and Amex is the one that sounded right. He can't be like BMO or whatever,
Right.
because everyone's gonna be like, "What the hell is that?" But yeah, came together in 3 hours, I would say.
I like how it came together so organically, and now La La La, how successful it is. So congratulations
Thank
to
you so
both
much,
of you.
man.
So with that, are you working on newer music together? Is there a
Absolutely.
project that we're gonna put out?
So I produced front to back Baby No Money's next project.
Okay.
It's me and him, but it's his project. So I'm doing like the same thing on La La La. It's just the title is Baby No Money and then the name of the song, and I did the production on the back end in a traditional way. And then La 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 is the first single off of my producer EP.
Okay.
So that's going to be like the Y2K and friends kind of thing, where I'm reaching out to people that I'm friends with, people that are big, people that I believe in, and it's a compilation of a bunch of different styles of my production into
So
like
it'll
one
be a different
cohesive-
sound from La 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 as well. The different tracks.
Exactly.
kinda all.
Exactly. I mean, you're gonna get. I gravitate towards pop music. Kind of like what I was saying before is that's sort of my bread and butter is like pop songwriting and hip hop songwriting. But I take a lot of influences from all over, like 80s music and Enya and
Yeah.
just really all over the place. So the record is, I would like to think, a very like cohesive combination of all of the different things that I like put into like a pop format.
When can we expect the EP to come out?
Soon, actually, because I thought it was going to come out next year, but we were talking about, timing and striking while the iron is hot. And so I think we're going to try to get it out before the end of the year. And December is kind of a no-fly zone for music, as I'm sure you know.
Right.
'Cause everyone just goes on vacation
Let's
for
put like a
like
Christmas song on
yeah,
there or
like
something,
nine-
like a holiday
Dude,
song.
I was talking about this. I'm trying to put out a Christmas song, so we'll see if I can't get that happening. That needs to happen in like the next couple.
That would
of
be
weeks
amazing. Yeah.
if we're gonna get it out in time for Christmas.
Okay.
Probably wouldn't be on the project, but I do want to put out
You
a Christmas song.
Yes. The
Which
fact
is
that
funny
you're in
'cause
the
I'm
studio
Jewish.
and you're really good at producing. Like,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, got to get a Christmas song from the Jewish kid. I think that's funny.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would expect to hear my project like November.
Now, with that comes, I mean, do you want to get out, play the music, tour? Would that be the next step for early next year?
Yes. I don't know how much I'm ever going to be doing like hard ticket, like get on a bus and go city to city, but I'm definitely doing a lot of festivals. I'll be doing a lot of club appearances and colleges and stuff like that. Because I am first and foremost, before like a DJ, before like a quote unquote artist or any of this stuff, I'm a producer.
Mhm.
And so I like spending most of my time in the studio with artists, developing their sounds and stuff.
I think it isn't on your social media that you say, "Come over to my house and I'll make you a hit."
Yeah, that's the mantra.
That is the
I
mantra.
try to never leave my house. I have a pretty nice studio that I built up in there. I have a booth. Make everyone come to me.
No, you're a very smart artist, very
Thank you.
smart individual, and with being computer savvy, I mean, this is like a simple question, but Y2K, obviously a big computer issue that happened in 2000.
It
What
is.
made you draw to that name?
I just picked it. It has nothing to do with that.
Has nothing to do with it at
Nah,
all.
I just like it looked cool. I think it's phonetically nice. I think it's easy to remember. 3 letters.
No,
looks
it
good.
is. Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to clear that up.
If you
'cause
want me to make up a story, I will though.
I mean, you could be like maybe you started the Y2K
Yeah,
issues.
that-
You were
that's-
around with that,
so-
and it stuck.
Right. So
Yeah.
I was part of the committee of people
You
that
were-
were
you
trying
were
to.
in
We
the
were trying to spread misinformation to cause
Mm-hmm.
hysteria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, well, I'm glad you stuck to music and the producing, and you're doing that
Instead of
instead of the
pranking
computer,
the world.
yeah.
yeah.
What can we expect with the project? What do you want to do next year?
Man, I haven't really thought that far ahead. I would say this project will come out. I'll be doing a lot of back-end production for people where, like I'll tweet about it, and if you look in the credits, you'll see, but my name won't be on it. And next year, I would assume that I'll do like a full-length album. This one's going to be an EP, so probably like 8-ish songs.
Okay.
Working on finishing that up like right now.
Right on.
And then after that, I'd like to do a full project, more just like, I like the idea of just reaching for combining people that you might not expect, pushing people into like different sounds, like kind of like Lalala, where
Yeah.
it's, take a rapper and have him sing type stuff.
Yeah.
Just really, explore what I can do in music and try to not make the same thing that everyone else is doing.
Well, we appreciate you stopping by. And next time on the next single, instead of rushing to the car, come by the studio. We can talk about the single, have
Absolutely.
you in the studio. It'd be great to just keep talking music with you.
We should absolutely do that.
Yeah.
I'll rush to the car too.
Yeah.
I'll film it.
Or we should just go to your place.
Oh,
You-
I'm
you
down
have
for that.
That'd be kind of cool to do the interview. Okay, we're going to come to Y2K's house.
I'll make you guys a hit.
Yeah, make a hit. Thank you so much, Y2K, for stopping by.
Hey, thank you for having me, man.
97.1 Amp Radio.